Hi guys.
Hello.
We were gonna shoot a Q&A today.
We are gonna shoot a Q&A today.
But I've been really getting into like prettiness of film lately, so I wanted to set up this sick shot. But then I realized another Q&A by another couple's channel asking another round of juicy questions is just boring.
Yep.
So I just wanted to get the shot in the video, show you guys I'm getting better with the camera. But this is not where we're gonna do the Q&A. You wanna do one question here just for...
We can do one question.
Just for sake?
Just to use your shot?
Yes.
All right, pick something juicy.
Oh, this one's good. Sportisse my laugh.
I think it's sport is my life.
Pretty sure it's sportisse my laugh.
You look like you really have to pee.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to get in the shot.
You know when you're a kid and you're doing the potty dance and someone's like, do you have to pee? You're like, no. All right, what's the question?
Sporates my laugh. Oh, this is juicy.
What is it?
What's one thing that you can't stand about each other?
Oh my God. Where do I even start?
Dani doesn't clean up after herself. That's it.
No, your problem is that I don't clean up to your standards. Because I clean up after myself a lot of times. I just don't do it spick and span every little detail perfect, and he gets bothered.
Sorry guys, I didn't fit in this shot. I'm just gonna lean.
Okay, something I can't stand about Emmyn is... I gotta think. No, there actually is something.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I can't stand about Emmyn.
What?
What I can't stand about Emmyn is that he never uses his turning signal when he's driving. It's so annoying. And he'll be like on the freeway with like tons of cars in the other lane. He's trying to get over and he's like, oh, just looking, waiting for a spot to get over. And he won't even turn his signal on so nobody will let him in. Okay,
but that's it for the shot. This is too boring. We gotta be on the move. So what are we gonna do? We gotta go get my daily DC. It's Diet Coke for you, new ones.
Diet Coke.
We gotta take an Instagram photo for you, one for me.
Uh-huh. And then we'll be back home. So let's go enter some more questions.
I think we should leave Norman not in the cage.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave Norman roaming the house. If you're new here, like the like button.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up. Subscribe to the subscribe button. Guys, we're about to leave Norman home rogue alone in the house for the first time ever. And I'm really nervous about it.
Norman, you're not giving yourself a good look, man. Hey, listen, stay there for the most part. I left your bed there, I left your freaking ball, some toys. I have these toys. Do you want these toys? Yeah? Look. Okay, that's okay. Norman, do good, okay? We'll be back in like an hour. All right.
Hey.
I heard you have a question for us?
I do have a question for you. Well, I don't have a question actually. The question comes from Rosemary Sparkle 19. Here, let's set the camera down first. All right, now that we're here, Rosemary Sparkle 19 said, will you guys be straight edge for the rest of your life or only until you're 21? So, if you didn't know, straight edge, you can explain it, Emmyn.
Straight edge emerges from...
Nope, you don't need to tell the roots of it.
Okay, straight edge basically means you're drug free and you're alcohol free. Some people go to the extent of no premarital sex, no coffee, but I drink coffee. Yeah, so since I've been 14, I've pledged to be drug free, and now I'm 20 and He's pledged allegiance to the straight edge. Yeah, okay. So I've never like identified as straight edge or claimed because you need to
edge.
identify with the music.
Yeah, because it's like a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into that because it's boring. But I just kind of coincidentally decided not to drink or smoke anymore because I used to. But I don't plan on doing that ever. Maybe when I'm older I'll drink wine or something. But like that would be only like a taste thing. I would never like drink to get drunk or tipsy or anything like that because I just don't see a point in it anymore. But I do believe Emmyn plans to never have a sip of alcohol or a whiff of a drug till he dies. Correct? I
plan on doing this whole ride drug free. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to DM me about that or comment below. It's something I'm really passionate about and I've been like looking into it and preaching it my whole life. So if anybody wants to talk, hit me up.
It's super cool. All right, the next question comes from Talia Armas.
Marias.
She said, have you ever had a pregnancy scare?
Yes.
I think I've had 3.
No, like scare.
I had one time where, okay, let me go back. Let me rewind a little bit. I've always had really weird periods, guys. Like I've never had a consistent cycle. If you don't know anything about the female menstruation cycle, it's generally supposed to be the same every month, like 27 days, 28 days, whatever between each period. Mine has been anywhere from 30 to 40 days since I started getting my period. And because of that, one time then I didn't get my period for literally a month. I did not get my period for a month. I missed
for an extra month.
Yeah, I'm saying I missed a whole month of a period. I had 60-day cycle or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I thought I was pregnant. So I took like 3 pregnancy tests and I got negative every single time. And then I went to the doctor.
For the blood pregnancy.
For the blood pregnancy test, because I was like, that I have to rule this out, because I know there's sometimes really rare things where the pregnancy test comes up as negative, but you're not really negative.
I remember reading stories about that.
Yes, and I thought I was pregnant. Like I swore I was pregnant, but then I wasn't, which turned out to be a good thing because I wasn't ready for a baby. I'm still not. I'm also having one right now.
No, you're not.
I'm not having a pregnancy scare right now. I think I'm just having another long period. I'm really not worried about it because this happens to me all the time.
And even if we have a baby, we're married. It's fine.
Exactly.
There's nothing weird about that.
Yeah, so it's really not weird now.
Except for the fact that our kid is going to be extremely handsome. That would be the weird thing. Safak Kim Fong.
They said, where do you see yourself with Dani in 10 years? Same goes for Dani, where do you see yourself? So let's just say, where do we see ourselves for simplicity's sake?
We haven't fully spoken about this, but okay, Dani. Well, okay. Oof. I will be doing music full time. I think, hopefully, in the next 2 years, my channel is going to start doing really well.
Hopefully.
No, I'm not going to say hopefully. I'm going to say it will because I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so 10 years from now, we'll be, oh my gosh.
We'll be 30.
That's so weird. I think we will be not living where we currently live. So we'll be living, I think, more towards the country, but as close as we can get to the city.
Somewhere with cool people. If we can find like a cool, quirky town outside of a city, I'd move there.
EXO Dani has taken a freaking... He's a monster.
I don't know about a monster.
I think so. I think it should be in stores. I think it should be all like that.
I want it to be the sweet spot where it's not like a massive company that produces so much stuff, because I think that's counterintuitive to sustainability. But I want it to be big enough to where people know what it is, and it's in certain stores, or it has a really big online presence or something like that. I was telling Emmyn, actually, I would love for us to have like a building that we lease that has like all of our stuff in it.
Yeah.
That creates EXO Dani and maybe creates like our merch. And also,
something I have always wanted to do, I want to own a screen printing company. Like, I want to print merch for other YouTubers and other bands and somehow make sustainable clothes at a price that kids in bands can afford.
But besides business, because we talk about business a lot, we want to have a really happy family. We want to have a fairly large family compared to normal people. Like, I think we want to have 4 or 5 kids, something like that.
Yeah, we just want to be living a good life. We want to have some kids, want to have some land, a really beautiful house.
Ideally, like a shipping container house or like a sustainably made house. Oh, ideally, we were talking about we would have a house like probably here in Tennessee or something like that, and then also a house in California or Miami. I would love, or if we were really doing well, I'd like to have a house in California and in Miami.
To say the least, Dani and I want to do a lot.
Dreams.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it. Promise. Whatever we do, whatever we go through, we're gonna be filming, and you guys will see every part of it.
Wow, so cute.
But this car shot's just dead, guys. We need to see you when we go somewhere crazy, like the park.
Okay, ready? Cut to crazy shot in 5, 4, 3.
It's gonna be such an anticlimactic shot. Okay, guys, so we're outside, we're wearing our masks. We never come here. We're like in a shopping plaza. So we're taking pics.
Wait, check out my shoes. This is what happens when you don't have any socks. You can't put socks on, you can't put sneakers on, so you just have to wear Emmyn's Crocs.
So we thought before we took the pictures, we should answer 2 more questions.
Two more cues.
First cue comes from Tiffany Nicolette. It says, what's your favorite part of being in a band? And that's to both of you.
Because I used to be in a band. I think my favorite part was definitely the touring and traveling and going to like Europe and the Philippines. Like I got to travel to really, really cool places, and that was like really amazing and an opportunity that most people never get in their lives, let alone at like 13 years old. So that was super awesome.
You had a boyfriend in Spain who looked exactly like Justin Bieber.
I have boyfriends in every country. Spain, Germany, England, Philippines.
I think my favorite thing about being in a band was also touring. I don't know, I was living with my parents, so I don't know how it feels like now, but it's like another world. It's like all your responsibility leaves, which is kind of cool. I was hanging out with like my friends, and we were going out every night, and we were sleeping at random people's houses.
And he was like 16 and like in a little DIY band.
I mean, that same little DIY band. This is like a Vogue interview.
So, what's your favorite thing to eat in the morning? Probably orange juice with a lemon.
If you ever have babies, will you teach them Spanish? And Gayelan Herd 13 said that.
Okay.
Are we gonna teach them Spanish?
Sí, pero solo si nos aprender español. I think I said that wrong.
I don't know
I'm
what that
trying
means.
to say only if we learn Spanish, obviously.
And
because
it's mainly me because I'm the one that's not most apprehensive to learn Spanish.
Except Emmyn understands Spanish like pretty well.
Was apprehensive the right word?
Yeah, totally.
And then lastly, Kimorelele Summers said, do you guys have a P.O. box that we can send fan mail to?
Somebody actually asked me this morning.
We were going to do it this month, but Dani and I want to buy a house, and we said we got to get the ball started. So we didn't budget in this month.
But I really need it for my business.
Yeah.
Really bad, so.
So early September we'll have one. We'll put it out. You guys can send us.
Whatever you want.
No.
Bombs, guns,
No.
drugs.
I actually want a lot of magnets, custom magnets. So if anybody wants to hit us up with some of that, or candy.
No, nobody send us candy. Don't send us candy. We do not need candy in our house.
I'd actually just appreciate magnets.
All right, guys, we'll check back in with you later.
Yeah, we got to take some pics.
Yay! He peed on his bed and on the floor, and it appears he walked around in it, but I think that's it. Hi, Norman. Hi. Are you happy?
Hi guys.
What?
It's time for another question.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
No, I'm done. I'm all out of answers. I can't do it.
You film better than me, apparently.
Why do you keep interrupting my jokes? What do you mean apparently? It's true. Guys, who has more stable filming, me or Emmyn? It's me. Emmyn films like this. So guys, we're just here, you know. Oh, here's Dani. Dani, say something. Dani, you're perfectly in the center of the frame. All right, let's see the cues. I'll give you some A's. All right, this next question comes from...
Eliana.
No, you're not funny.
Eliana.
Eliana, that's a pretty name. Eliana
Marie.
She asks, did you guys wait for marriage? And that means...
We tried.
Emmyn.
Why?
It's true, we did try. But to be fair, we only didn't wait because we kind of just knew in our souls we were gonna get married. Like it wasn't just like oh hey, okay, let's do this. You know, we just kind of knew it was right. All right, action, go. What's the next question? Say it quick.
Whatever it is, you can't get mad, okay? So underscore KXRW said, weirdest thing you've caught each other doing! Exclamation point.
What's the weirdest thing you've caught me doing?
You go first. Think.
Wait, I know what you're gonna say. You're not allowed to say it.
Yes, I'm going to say it.
I haven't caught you doing anything weird.
I caught Dani eating her booger.
No, I'm not putting this in the video.
Dani was eating her booger.
This was a long time ago. Nobody ever told me that it was weird. I thought everybody did that. I thought it was normal and I stopped. Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody says they don't pick their nose, but everybody does pick their nose. Mm-hmm. So for you, was it like...
Yes, I thought everybody did it secretly. Guys, comment below. Does everybody eat their boogers secretly?
No, that's disgusting,
I'm pretty sure only kids do that. Whatever. Goodbye.
Bye.
Emmyn?
I'm searching Amazon for an extra large bike helmet.
Why?
Because no bike helmets fit me.
If you didn't know this already, Emmyn's head was so big when his mother was giving birth to him.
No, you can't say that.
That he broke her vagina. You already said that in a video before. He broke her vagina.
Amazon doesn't even have one for my size.
What's your size?
Magnum. That's what my head is.
No, Emmyn, your size is husky. Alright guys, we're gonna finish off this queue with some more A's.
This too hipster? Ask them.
Guys, is this too hipster an $89 bike helmet?
No, well
it's $89.
They're all like 70.
What the hell is that? Alright, but let's get to the question. So this question is for Emmyn. This question is from somebody who I will not name because I don't want to expose her private information. Okay? The question says, you mentioned in a video that Emmyn has OCD. How do you deal with it? Mine is getting worse.
I don't. I'm gonna make an ad and I'm gonna do a sponsored video called I Have OCD.
Why would that be an ad?
Because Lily Pones made an ad for her video called I Have OCD. So I have really, really bad OCD. Some would say debilitating OCD.
Nope, debilitating.
Or
debilitating.
I have debilitating OCD. It hasn't gotten better over the past year, but 2 years ago it was really bad. Like I wouldn't get out of bed. I'd like sit in a room with Dani and just cry for hours. She wouldn't be able to help me. I don't think it's gotten better.
I think it has.
Maybe. I've just learned to continue on with it and not give it as much attention. I went to 2 therapists and I left. One of them was really good. I actually have to call her. Yeah, so we're gonna go to a therapist, and then also my sister got me a book called You Are Not a Rock. It's actually a book on a guy who has OCD. When he's explaining it, it's exactly like mine to a T. The only thing is I don't know where I put it in the house. So I haven't been able to read it for the past 2 days.
We've been cleaning the house so good that now we're losing everything we own because we put it all away.
Yeah, and I actually just started riding a bike. I'm really bad at it, and my butt hurts so bad when I sit on it. But hopefully that helps. And we've been waking up early, and I don't know why, but waking up early has somehow lowered the level. It sucks, and I don't like to talk about it a lot, so that's what you get for watching our juicy Q&As.
So the next question, guys, says, how does she find you attractive? Meaning, how does Emmyn, meaning, how do I find Emmyn, meaning, how do I find Emmyn attractive? It's a really good question. Let's start with the fat ass.
Dani.
Just kidding, Emmyn is the opposite of a fat ass. That's a stupid question to answer, guys. Emmyn gets a lot of hate comments. People hate on Emmyn a lot.
Because I'm fat.
Mainly because he's overweight.
Fat.
But Emmyn was a ladies' man. Emmyn had a lot of girls in middle school and high school. Like, a lot. So you guys must be mistaken or something, because pretty much the whole state of Miami had a crush on him. So... Even Marco Rubio's daughter. Is that who it was?
No, she didn't have a crush on me. I had a crush on her. If you're watching this, Amanda Rubio, I wanted to ask you to prom in 8th grade, but I got way too scared.
Oh, that's sad.
And everybody was asking, but I didn't want her to say no. But I did like her.
Anyway, that's gonna be enough for our Q&A.
I'm gonna answer a question. What is it like being married? Well, you know what I'm doing? I'm here looking at bike helmets, and I have our budget, and I'm gonna create a spreadsheet for what we're gonna spend this month. Adult life is awesome.
Responsible adult life.
It's cool, and it's funny because I'm making it sound bad, but I love doing everything I'm doing right now.
All right, guys, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel, check out his Spotify, check out my store.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff going on, so check the description.
And
Don't miss it.
And we have a lot of stuff on this channel going on.
What do you mean?
We've been planning a lot, and I want to say this publicly. We're putting a lot more effort into Dani and Emmyn.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.
And also, you guys don't know how much the like button, just hitting it,
yeah.
affects how far YouTube pushes out your video.
It really helps us.
So if you guys would like it, it would help us reach so many people. So please do that. And yeah, Norman, do you have anything to say to the fans? Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.